This is Bill the Geek, broadcasting not live from Lake Chapala, Mexico. Welcome. People ask me all the time, is Lake Chapala, Mexico expensive? Other times they ask me, what about saving money in Lake Chapala, Mexico? Well, we're going to expose the real cheap Chapala, Mexico. Cheap Chapala, Mexico. We're going to take you on an excursion today. People have asked me to make more videos about Chapala, and we've done walk-through tours. We walked through the park, down the Malecon, through town, but people have emailed me and said, but what is day-to-day life like? So today we're going to take you on a shopping extravaganza. And if you watch the entire video, towards the end of the video, you're going to see some jaw-dropping prices. So stay tuned and watch the whole show. Now, for some of you first-time visitors that don't know anything about Chapala, Mexico, or Chapala Ajijic, or what is Ajijic, what is Chapala, let's show you a couple of maps. We have 3 maps ready to go. This first map shows you Guadalajara up top, and Chapala is right on the lake. In the biggest lake in Mexico, it's called Lake Chapala. And Guadalajara is about a 45-minute drive from Chapala on a good day. Let's go to the next map. Oh, and the Guadalajara airport is only about a 20-minute drive from Chapala, Mexico. That's a real benefit. Also, Chapala, Mexico is said to have the best climate in the world. Let's go to the next map. Now, in this map, you can see Chapala over here on the lake, and then you can see Ajijic on the other side and they're only about 4 miles apart. That's why some people refer to this area as Chapala Ajijic. The towns are very different, and I would say that Chapala is much cheaper than Ajijic. Let's go to our third and last map. At the top of the map, you can see Soriana, and Soriana is a grocery store. And when you enter Chapala from the north, this is pretty much the first thing you see, a big sign that says Soriana. We're going to go to this thing called a tianguis. And at a tianguis, you get excellent pricing. You get jaw-dropping pricing. Whenever you watch me doing a video, everything that I wear, I bought at the Tiangis. Like this sweatshirt hoodie here, it cost me like $3. I have about 10 of them. I've got some sweatpants on, those cost about $2. Whenever I want clothing, I'm going to the Tiangis. Also, we go to the Tiangis every Monday to do our fruit and vegetable shopping. And we'll get to those prices later, and you'll get to see the environment. It's going to blow your mind. And so the Tiangis in Chapala is every Monday, and you can park your car at Soriana. You can see the arrow pointing to the street that the Tiangis is on. So if you park at Soriana, you walk across the highway, and then you walk 1 block, and then you're going to be at the Tiangis. And the Tiangis last for about 10, 15 blocks. But first, we're going to start off by going and buying a raw chicken and some ground beef in El Centro. Where we're going to go, you want to find the main market. You can't miss it. It's this big yellow building with a gazebo in front. There's going to be lots of people, and it's like a block away from the Catholic Church. You can't miss the Catholic Church. So we're going to get some ground beef and some chicken. Then we're going to take you to our favorite Creameria, and that's like a cream shop, but they have all kinds of stuff in there. We're going to go in there for a little bit, and then we're going to go in front of the market and get some fresh bread. And that's how this video is going to go down, so stay tuned, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe. Let's go in here and get some chicken and some ground beef. Now, the reason we're coming here is because most of the chickens you buy are organic chickens in Chapala. We never buy chickens at Walmart or Soriana. So we're gonna go in here, and this guy is going to quarter the chicken. He's gonna remove all the skin, and then for our ground beef, we're gonna tell him what type of ground beef we want, and then he's gonna grind it up fresh. And the cows that these people get at these little market are different than the cows that they use at Walmart or Soriana. It's totally organic. This price was a little high. This is the highest price you're gonna see in this video. The chicken was like 180 pesos. That's like $9. It should have been around 6. And the ground beef, it was a kilo. We're gonna be talking about kilos here. And we're gonna see signs. It's gonna say oranges for this many kilos, this for this many kilos. Well, 2.2 kilos is 1 pound. So keep that in mind as we move along. Now let's go into the Creameria. It's one of our favorite places to shop. It's right down the street from the market. And here on the map here, you can see the Creameria and arrow. If you go to the market, you go just like the map shows, you walk a block and it's right on the corner. They have great cheeses, hams, pastrami, bread. They sell things you can't buy anywhere else in Chapala, like baked beans in a can. We buy cornbread mix there. They have various types of cereals that you can't find other places. This place, it's affordable. They can be a little pricey. We buy our cheddar cheese here, get it sliced. We can buy our bacon here, get it sliced. It's a wonderful, clean place. Also, it's a great source for Costco toilet paper and Costco paper towels, as well as Costco butter. You never want to buy any butter. I only eat Costco butter. Never buy margarine in Mexico. I don't know what it is, but just don't do it. Now let's go get some fresh bread in front of the market. This fresh bread is the best bread you're ever going to eat. After you eat this bread, you'll never think about Wonder Bread again. And their Wonder Bread is all over Mexico. Walmart has Wonder Bread. Soriana has Wonder Bread. And I can't eat it. But if you want this bread, you want to buy it in front of the market. You've got to get here before 9 o'clock because they sell out and then they leave. They're here every day. It's excellent. Tianguis. And one of these little loaves only costs about 10 cents. So we'll get 4 of them, leave 1 out, we'll put 3 in the freezer. And you can see right here with all the bread, there are about 5 restaurants. They're always filled with people. The meals are extremely affordable. You can come in here and chow down for about $3 to $4. But let's go in the market. And this is the market. It's a big yellow building. You can't miss it. It's right next door or a half block away from the main Catholic church downtown. And inside, I'm going to say it's a little disappointing, but you can buy eggs here, meats, desserts, fruits and vegetables. It's not the Tiangis, but you can go in there and walk around. I know a lot of people, they buy all of their eggs in here. Okay, now for the experience you've been waiting for, let's go to the Tiangis. And what is a Tiangis? Tiangis comes from an ancient language. It's down in the description. You can read it precisely. It's from a very ancient language from the Aztecs. But Tianguis are all over Mexico, and they're regularly on a regular day in the week. There's a Tiangis in Ajijic, which is much more expensive. The first time I went to a Tiangis was with a friend of mine in Puerto Vallarta. Her name was Piper, and I had no clue what was going on because they don't look real organized at the Tiangis, but actually they are. So when a brand new movie would come out in the United States, Piper would go to the Tiangis and they would have that DVD at the Tiangis the next day. And she knew the guys that ran the DVD sales place, and he would if 5 new movies came out, he would have those ready for her. And they would only cost about 50 cents. That's the first time I went to the Tiangis, but after living with Teresa for 6 years, we go to the Tiangis now every Monday in Chapala. In Guadalajara, we would go to the Tiangis every Saturday morning, and then right down the street they had another Tiangis which was much larger, much better bargains, and we would do that every Wednesday. But let's hit this Tiangis and see what's going on. Now let's go to the Tiangis. We're going to park the car at Suriana, the grocery store, walk across the highway, walk 1 block inward to the city, and then we're going to see 15 blocks of Tiangis with lots of restaurants, fruits, vegetables, meat, fish, and clothing, and more. Now you're going to see some signs, and I'm going to help you with these signs. Are all going to be in Spanish, but let's talk about some of these prices. Carrots, 2 kilos. That's about $1.25 for a pound of carrots. 2 kilos of cantaloupe, $1. Yes, this couple, they bought ducks. What are they going to do with the ducks? Well, we'll let them explain. ¿Cuántos pesos?
Nice and warm.
All
the way down, 30.
For one? Each? Wow. Okay.
Mi mamá, una más.
What are you going to do with them?
Eat them.
Really?
No, they're pets.
Oh, really?
For eggs.
Oh, qué bueno, qué bueno. Oh.
Just for fun.
Yeah, okay. Qué bueno, qué bueno.
Next is rabbits and goats.
Okay, rabbits and goats, okay. Tomatoes, 1 kilo, or that's a half a pound for 10 pesos, that's 5 cents. Mushrooms, 1 kilo, that's about a half a pound for $2. Eggs, a dozen eggs for 12 cents, and may I add that many times you'll buy eggs by the kilo. Avocados, 1 kilo for $1, that's about 4 avocados, or about 25 cents for 1 avocado. A very large cauliflower, 10 pesos, that's 5 cents. 1 kilo of onions, 10 pesos, that's 5 cents. Now these big special tomatoes are hard to find in Mexico, so when we see them, we always buy them. They're like my kind of tomatoes from Ohio, but you get a kilo of these for 8 pesos, that's 4 cents. If you're getting any information that you like here, hit the like button. We need it. It helps us with YouTube. Now we'll see some places to buy clothing that are organized, like the dress will be on a mannequin, but the way that they usually sell clothes is these guys come in and they just dump about 500 pounds of clothing on a table, and they're all mixed up like spaghetti, and you just see people looking through this clothing, and that's where you find the bargains. Some of it appears to be garbage, but most of it, even the garbage, is only going to cost you like 20 cents. Something expensive is going to cost you $1. And it's a lot of stuff is stuff that you would find at the Gap or Old Navy. Some of it's from the Gap or Old Navy. And you're going to pay maybe $2 for it. A really nice blouse might cost you $2 or $3. And if you go through these stacks, you'll find some really nice, durable things to wear very inexpensively. So like I said, people ask me, is Lake Chapala, Mexico expensive? Well, if you get a nice rent and you go shop at the Tiangis for your food and your clothing, your prices go way down. So you can take trips to other cities. You can go to Guadalajara, Puerto Vallarta, Malacca, anywhere you want to go and just save money. So again, this video, we kind of call it Cheap Chapala, Mexico. That's all I have for you for today. More videos are coming soon. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button, and thank you very much for watching. This is Bill the Geek. Oh, also remember, every Saturday at 10 a.m. Chicago time, that's Central Time, we go live and we answer any questions that you have about living in Mexico generally, specifically Chapala, Puerto Vallarta, and Guadalajara. Thank you very much.